Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy Ian, back at you with another video. This one's going out to everybody who has Nintendo Switch. Now, a lot of people might know Nintendo Switch, the little controller dudes, the Joy-Con, joystick, it tends to drift. So what that means, when you're not pressing the controller, it thinks you're pressing the controller, but you're not pressing the controller. And that's like super frustrating. What's going on? I'm trying to move over here and this guy's like picking up apples to the side or something. That is ridiculous. So today, I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Make your Joy-Con look like it's brand new. Very simple, you can do this at home. Let's go. All right, so here we are. This is the little switch we're gonna be fixing today. So let's do a little demonstration of what exactly this Joy-Con drifting or ghosting, as they call it, looks like. Let's see if we can get it to do something. Run around a little bit. Right here, see? See, I'm not touching the control, but it's walking to the left. This is what we're gonna fix today. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Joy-Con drift, AKA ghosting, AKA whatever. We're gonna fix it. These guys are gonna work like they're brand new. Look, she's running. I'm not even touching it. All right, so let's get started. Take these off of here, and we don't need this, so just toss that to the side. All right, so in order to fix this, you need 4 things. Number 1, we need some tape. I use this 3M masking tape. You want some sort of masking tape to protect the rest of the Joy-Con. You need number 2. This compressed air dust remover. So can clean some air out of there. Number 3, we need contact cleaner. This is quick drying contact cleaner, WD-40. This is what I use. Cleans sensitive electronic parts. No residue. Perfect. And number 4, Silicone, quick drying lubricant, also WD-40. To do this fix, you don't need to take the controller apart or anything, because actually, if you look underneath here, there's a little hat looking thing. And so we're gonna lift that up and spray all this stuff under there. So the first thing we need to do is tape these bad boys up so none of this spray stuff gets on anything else. So let's tape them up. You want to tape up everything except for the sticks, because we're going to be spraying underneath the sticks. There's that little hat thing, we're going to lift that up, and that's what's under it. You want to tape just enough so that you can get under there when you tilt the stick. All right, that looks good. And you can see there's that little hat thing under there. That's what we're going to be lifting up and spraying under. The way this is taped up, we still have access to that. Right here. See how that lifts up? Oops. And then there's those electronic components under there. That's what we're gonna want to be spraying. All right, we're all set. Let's get started. Number 1. Now that we're taped off, we're gonna use this compressed air. And I always use this first, just to blow if there's any like caked in dust under there or anything. This will get it out. And all these things have these little spray nozzles. So whatever is easier for you. If you want to use a toothpick, you can try to use a toothpick and lift this little hat thing up and spray under there. It's kind of hard to do if you're doing this by yourself. Or you could just use the end of this thing, which is what I usually do. So we're just gonna tilt the control stick to the side and then use the end of this to try to like lift up and get under there. So now it's actually underneath that little hat thing. So we're just gonna give it a spray. And then maybe do the other side too. Usually I do both sides of these. There. Alright, so that's good. Let's do the other one. Okay, and we'll do the other side. There. So hopefully that got any dust out. The next step, we're going to use this contact cleaner. I should put a towel down, just in case, because this stuff kind of gets everywhere if you spray too much. You're supposed to shake this for 20 to 30 seconds before using it, so let's shake it first. Shake it like a shake weight. Alright, so then you want to do the same thing. You use the tip of this and just kind of flip up that little hat so you can get under there, and you're going to do a spray. This one, the button's on the top. Right there. Bam! There's one. I'll do one on the other side too. There. There. Spray it. So this is that contact cleaner. So this is going to clean it out. And now you just want to rotate the stick. I'll push it in and push it out. Rotate it. Usually I'll rotate it for about 20 or 30 seconds. Either with the stick out, and then I'll click it in and I'll rotate it too. And that'll clean all the sensors and everything. And now let's do this guy. Same thing. You can even rotate the stick in between sprays if you want. There's one, and this one. Let's just rotate this one and click it and all that stuff. That's pretty good. And let's do this side. This is the hardest part of doing this. Trying to get this little hat flipped up so that you can spray under it. There. Alright, that seems pretty good. So then the last thing, now that we've gotten all the contacts cleaned and all that stuff, so we sprayed the dust out, and then we use a contact cleaner to clean that stuff. And the last thing we're going to do is spray this silicone quick drying lubricant. And this will hopefully lubricate all the dust and stuff from getting stuck in there in the future. And again, it's just a quick spray. You just get this tip of the nozzle under this little hat thing, and you're just going to do a quick spray. Like that. Bam! Kind of work it in there. Let me click the stick a little bit. R3 or whatever. Well, this is left. It'll be L3. And then do the other side. Oh man, that one made a mess. See, that's why you tape these things up first. This stuff can get everywhere. Even if you just try to spray as little as possible, it can still kind of get on everything. And this silicone lubricant, it's kind of slippery. So you might need to like wipe your hand or wipe this stick off to be able to rotate it, because being a lubricant, it gets pretty slippery. So this one's done. You can see, look how shiny it is from the lubricant. We'll wipe that off later. All right, now this guy, we gotta do this. There. And like I said, I try to spray opposite sides. So I sprayed on this side underneath. So maybe I'll try to spray underneath on this side. Now we'll do this side. Looks good. Spray. Alright, and that is it. So these guys are done. I'm gonna get some paper towels and wipe off, because this lubricant gets everywhere. I'll use this napkin and wipe these off. Try to get the excess stuff off. It's also good to wipe it just in case. That way there's less stuff on the tape when you're taking the tape off. I'll wipe off this one too. So now usually I'll let it sit. I'm gonna let these guys sit for about, let's say about an hour. And then we'll come back and take the tape off and try them out. So I'll catch you guys in about an hour.
1 hour later.
All right, it's been about an hour. Let's take the tape off of these guys. Should be all set. All right, and we got all the tape off. You will notice, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of the stuff that came through here. So I'm just gonna take like a napkin or something and wipe this off. It can still get under the tape a little bit, so you always gotta do a little bit of cleanup work afterwards, but it looks pretty good. There's some on this one too, especially around the home button here. They look good as new. Let's try them out. Put this one in. Well, they still work, so that's a good sign. Look at that. Nothing. Just like new. Remember before we were running off to the side? Now, not touching it and it's not moving. Perfect. I'll call that a success. We did it. Awesome. All right, guys, that is it. I hope this video helped you to fix your Joy-Con, help stop the drift/ghosting Joy-Con drift. Personally, this is the 4th pair that I've done this to, and it has worked every time perfectly, like they are brand new. And I think the first ones I fixed were like a year ago or something, and they still haven't started drifting again. So seems like it works for a long time. So anyways, I hope this helps you. Go fix your Joy-Con and enjoy your Nintendo Switch for years to come. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.